Welcome to this lesson on AWS networking. Today, we are resolving one of the most common points of confusion for cloud architects: gateway versus interface endpoints. If you are preparing for your AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam, you will see this topic repeatedly. One creates a network interface, the other is free. One changes your route table, the other charges hourly. By the end of this lesson, you will know exactly when to use each. I'm your lead instructor for this course. Today, we'll analyze why VPC endpoints exist, the architecture behind NAT gateways, and the critical differences between gateway and interface options. Let's start with the fundamental problem we are trying to solve. Consider a standard architecture. An EC2 instance in a private subnet needs to access DynamoDB. Without an endpoint, traffic must travel through a NAT gateway and the public internet. This introduces unnecessary cost, complexity, and latency for traffic that should stay within the AWS backbone. AWS created VPC endpoints to solve this. They allow your resources to communicate with AWS services over a private network path, bypassing the public internet entirely. However, AWS provides two distinct ways to achieve this, and choosing the wrong one can impact your bill and your architecture. Gateway endpoints are the simpler of the two. They do not create new hardware in your subnet. Instead, they modify your route table. When you create one, AWS automatically inserts a route. Now, traffic headed for S3 or DynamoDB is redirected straight to the service through the AWS backbone. Here is a critical certification tip. Gateway endpoints support only two services, Amazon S3 and Amazon DynamoDB. If an exam question asks about any other service, like Secrets Manager or SNS, a gateway endpoint is immediately the wrong answer. Interface endpoints work differently. Powered by AWS PrivateLink, they actually bring the service into your VPC by creating an elastic network interface, or ENI, with a private IP address in your subnet. Unlike gateway endpoints, these are not free. They carry an hourly fee and data processing charges. The brilliance of interface endpoints lies in Private DNS. Once enabled, the standard public service URL resolves directly to your endpoint's private IP. This means your application code doesn't change at all. The network simply routes the request more securely and efficiently. To summarize, gateway is free, modifies the road via route tables, and only works for S3 and DynamoDB. Interface is paid, brings the service home via an ENI, and supports almost every other AWS service. If it's not S3 or DynamoDB, you're looking for an interface endpoint. If you remember only one thing, remember this simple trick. A gateway endpoint changes the road. An interface endpoint brings the service inside your house. Use this mental model, and you'll never confuse them on the exam or in the field again. Let's recap. Rule 1, S3 and DynamoDB use gateway. Rule 2, everything else uses interface. Rule 3, gateway modifies routing while interface creates network interfaces. These three rules cover nearly every architectural scenario. Thank you for joining this lesson. If this cleared up VPC endpoints for you, subscribe for more cloud architecture deep dives. In our next session, we'll explore the underlying technology of interface endpoints, AWS PrivateLink. See you there.